Morning. We're here, we're back. Look how tired Simon is. I don't know if you can see it. He's like the most tired person I've ever seen.
He hasn't smiled yet.
He hasn't actually. Oh, he's putting arm sleeves on. Because today we're doing our first sort of long run of the Berlin Marathon training. Tobe's here as his training partner, or coach, as I've called you, coach.
No, he's in charge.
Tobe's here.
I don't know why.
Tobe's actually not training for anything, but he's come along to support his mate, who's really tired. It's just his face. Look at him. We got told we've got to run at 7:30 because he's got to be back.
Not minute miles.
No, it's 7:30. So anyway, we're going to catch up when we're out there because today we're talking about my Berlin Marathon training plan. But I want to catch up with Si out on course, mainly because he's so tired, and then we'll head back to the ranch and then we'll talk about my marathon training plan for Berlin. But look at him, look. We're just arguing about pace, as expected. Tobe's got a coat on. Which, are you regretting yet?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
That's a lie.
That's a lie, isn't it? I'm hot in this gilet.
I'm hot with these on.
I know.
His arms in.
But Hurricane Phil's going to be murdered. Anyway, so Berlin training's underway for me and Si. First long run. Si, how are you feeling about your training?
Let me fall back if I'm honest.
Why is that? Because you're still so tired?
No, it's been too busy. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, to be fair, I would say after dragging the speed goat round the south end half,
Well documented days.
I felt quite comfortable after that. Not gonna lie. So yeah, I can't say I'm too bad. I don't think.
I think you're in good shape.
Yeah.
And you've got your coach with you.
I've got chief coach. He doesn't know his training plan, but he does know next week we're doing 15 miles.
I'm not here. I'm only doing 6 next week, so I've got a race away, but I might actually just come back for when he finishes the 15, just to see.
And then the week after he has 18.
He's got 18 the week after.
Sorry, mate.
I think the week after, ain't the week after Stockby 10k?
Yeah, but he's doing 18 on Saturday anyway.
Huh?
That's middle of July.
But are you doing 18 as well, Tobe? Doesn't matter,
He does what he's told.
I can't wait. The best thing is though, he's not actually training for anything at all. Although we was debating in the car. Do you think admin started her long run today, or do you think she's doing it tomorrow for Berlin?
No, today she said.
She's doing it today?
Yeah, she's getting a good solid 13 miles in.
What, with Bill?
Yeah, more than us even.
Yeah, she's doing more than us today. Ready for her Berlin Marathon training.
She's putting down a time.
Yeah, what do you reckon she's going to go for this year? Sub 4?
Well, not being funny, she went off with like a rocket in Chicago.
She was on for like 3:58, I think.
Yeah.
So really, what do you think?
She'll be targeting 3:55.
Yeah, we'll document admin's journey to sub 4 in Berlin. Make sure you tune in for that. But yes, we're going to get this done. Then we'll head back to the ranch and I'm going to tell you how I'm going to train for the Berlin Marathon. But I haven't got a speed goat, which is a massive downside. So I think it's going to go.
It's like a secret weapon.
It's like a secret weapon. Actually, I might even, like, if you had a training plan, you could add in there with speed goat. But it's like motivational. Anyway, let's head back to the ranch. We'll get this run done first well, and we'll catch up there. Right, see you in a bit. So see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
So see you in a bit.
Please.
Okay, back to the ranch. Okay, team. So we are back from Hertford, and I've got absolutely terrible hay fever. So if I have to cut this video all the way through, I probably will, because I'll be sneezing and coughing. But anyway, that's half the problem with running at this time of the year. But yes, so today we're going to be going through the Berlin Marathon training plan. I've just thought it'd be easier to share the screen, and I'll go through that in just a sec. Just to give you some backstory, if you didn't know, if you're tuning in for the first time at 40 Rounds, obviously make sure you subscribe. But I am starting my Berlin Marathon training, and I tore my calf muscle after the London Marathon. So where Berlin was going to be my A race this year, I've put that to one side now. I'm literally just going to train and get that fitness back, and then use hopefully that next year, because I've got Paris and hopefully London as well next year. So my sort of aspirations, goals for Berlin have switched, which is why I've wrote the plan, which you will see. Now, again, some more context. I am a qualified running coach, okay? And I'm also a qualified athletics coach. So the stuff that I'm going to be talking about is you know, I'm qualified to talk about these sort of things. And I'm not suggesting any way that you do or follow exactly what I'm doing, but maybe this will give you some ideas. The other interesting thing for you guys, you'll get to see the training app, the performance coaching side of FORDY Runs, because we have as a coach, we now have all our coaching on an app, or we have our group coaching, which you can join and you can be part of a group. And I go in there once a week and I guide everybody. Everyone gets a training plan. Or we do the performance coaching, which is an app, and or it's on your phone and it's on your watch, and we'll go through that today. But it's kind of cool because, and I'll give you maybe a little bit of a talk how it goes through. So maybe I don't know, you want to get faster, you've got a half or marathon next year or anything, you might be interested in this because it's so cool, and we've seen so many good results already from it. And my clients in particular, they just love the personalization element of it, where you can move stuff around. But the fact it's all on your watch, you've got pace guides and all that kind of stuff, which I'll show you today. But I'm using it, right? So that's what I'm going to show you today. So yeah, so I think in front of you, so I'm doing a 16-week block, 16-week training plan for Berlin. And when I was looking at the training plan, I was looking at it again into blocks within the blocks, or mesocycles within that. You know, it's like trying to split it out. And you'll see as we go through that I've basically created blocks within the training plan, and that's building blocks for me as we go through. So let's just say the screen's here, and let's just so we're in June, obviously. So this is week 1. This is the week we're on. Okay, so this is the stuff that I've done. I don't know. Hopefully this is coming out on your screen where you are. Let me try and make this a bit bigger if I can. There we go. There, hopefully you can see that a little bit easier on your screen. What we're going to do now is we're going to go through this. So this is week 1. So I'm going to pick out some weeks to give you an idea of what we're doing. So I've got 30 weeks. Now, the first 4 weeks for me, 3 to 4 weeks, are all about base build. Okay. So I'm looking at a steady 30 miles a week to get my base endurance built back up. I do have a few races chucked in, but I'm not racing any of them. And what you'll see here is, if I open this up, I've got an easy run that I've completed. And on that easy run, you'll see all the data. So I've got the distances, I've got my paces. This is the pace difference versus the pace that I've got set. So on my watch, I will have planned 9 to 9:54 per mile is my easy pace, which is down here. Now, on my watch, it will try and keep me within that. If I'm not within that, it will tell me off. It will tell me if I'm going too fast, too slow, or I'm in range. Okay, so this is on every run. I'll switch my watch on. This run will be loaded up, and I'll just go in there, do workout, and it will make sure that I'm doing my workout according to my paces. Okay, because I've set my paces that the fact of my easy run for the first 4 weeks are going to be within this area. They'll probably be more towards 9, but that's the gauge. Now, over here, you'll see that I did, in terms of accuracy, because you'll get a rating. So as a scoring system that I, as a coach, will be looking for. Overall, my distance was 100%. My paces were a little bit out because there's a few, look, 8:37, 8:47, but in general, I was okay. Okay, so I'll be looking at that. I can see average heart rate. I can see my cadence here, max cadence, elevation. So I've got a lot of stats and data there that I can keep a look at. Now, again, it depends how much detail you go into on your runs, okay? But this is what I'm going to be drilling into as I go through, okay? So let me go back. So that's this week. This is my training here. So this week I've got strength training, which is, and what I do for my clients is I put on here, I give them like a hit session. There's a video links that I add in. So there's all videos and stuff like that. So you don't even have to worry about doing certain things. It's all on there, which is kind of cool. But you'll see here that I've actually put in the cross training that I've done separately. And again, that's just synced up to my Garmin. So the whole thing is synced to my Garmin. I've also got an easy run in there. Again, looking at it, paces were dreadful. My work accuracy was dreadful. Look at the paces, 75%. I was at a club session, so here I was running with other people, and it was easy. But I'm looking to do easy pace, yeah? So it's not the end of the world for me. 7 miles, distance perfect. But again, I was looking to do this sort of pace, and I was wildly out, okay? But, you know, again, is what it is. Okay, so this is today's run, which you can see, 12 miles, 9-minute miles. But look, work accuracy, 93%, 100%, 95%. So that's good. I'm happy with that. Pacing wise was okay. I forgot to stop my watch even at this mile 4, which is why I probably would have got a worse score. But overall, 156 beats per minute. I'm happy with that. Cadence was okay. Nothing too crazy. And overall, the run was good. It was well within, well easy. My average pace was 9-minute miles, which is perfect. I probably am a little bit quicker than that, but again, I'm trying to take it really, really easy. So that's the sort of thing in terms of the runs that are coming my way. But my week is changing here. So this is week 3. And what I've now switched out, so that easy run is now switched into what I put on here is a threshold session. So that's, I want you to think of like roughly a 10K pace, for argument's sake. So that's 7:30 per mile. I've set this up. So this is 7:30 per mile. I want to do half a mile warm up, 3 mile, and then threshold pace, which is about 10K. And then I've got a cool down. So the total distance is 4 miles. And then you'll see that within that week, I've then got cross training, strength. And then I've got my evening session. So on a Tuesday, it's club. But I've got marathon goal pace in here. So again, let me move down. So I've got 1 mile warm up, 2 miles of marathon goal pace, 8:30 here per mile, which will drop down as we go further into the plan. And then I've got 1 mile of 9-minute miles, nice and easy. And then again, 1 times 3 miles at marathon pace. So quite a bit of marathon goal work in there, which is quite nice. So 8 miles in total for that run. But that's quite a nice run to do midweek. Then we're moving on. Nice, easy 5 miles. So what you can see there is I've got like a medium effort, easy effort. And I go like a high effort here. Yeah, this is on a treadmill. So this is a treadmill run for me. So it's 20 minutes, probably quicker than that. But basically, that's 20 minutes. 3-minute warm up, nice, steady run on the treadmill. 2-minute cool down. But basically 20 minutes of running pretty damn hard. That's what that session is. So that's my high effort of the session of the week. Back in the gym for another strength session. Yeah. And we've got videos on strength, and we'll have more videos coming out. Easy run on a Saturday, probably a park run there. And then we've got 10 miles on the Sunday. Now, that is a park run, actually, the 29th. I'm doing Pride Park Run, so that's why that's there. And I've got a nice 10 miler. You'll see that the weekend runs up until mile 3 here are all easy, because when we move forward, so week 4, we start dropping in the goal pace. So again, the week looks very similar here. This has changed because I've got 3 miles easy, and I've got 6 miles there before club at that target marathon pace 4 miles. Sorry, you probably might not be able to see that. But I've got 4 miles there. So this total run 6 miles, but I've got 4 miles at goal pace. That's just before club. And I've got 3 miles at club. So that's effectively a double run. But they'll pretty much be combined. But that's 9 miles that day. Back out again for an easy run. This threshold run still at that 4 miles, but that will stretch out. We'll go further down the plan. That will stretch out. And then so here. So this is the sort of thing we're doing now on the longer runs. So we've got here, and you'll see what I mean where I've adjusted it. So we've got 1 times 3 miles, which is the 3-mile loop at Hartford we've done today at 9-minute miles. Okay, easy. It's 18 miles total. Then I've got 3 miles at marathon target pace. 7:59. See the difference? It's adjusted down from that 8:30 to 7:59 because that's what I'm looking to train at. I probably won't look to run the Berlin Marathon at 8-minute miles like I did in London. I'll probably run it a bit slower, but I want to train there. Okay, so then I go back to easy for 3 miles, and it just continues down. All right. Now, if you was a client of mine, you'd have like stretch here. I'd have some stretching videos and all that sort of stuff that you can do. But I'm basically doing 3 on, 3 off. You can see it down here. It's a quality session, 3 on, 3 off. Yeah, with the pace variance there. Then obviously make sure I stretch at the end. So that jumps in there at, what was I saying? But also look here. Look at the mileage. It's jumped up to 44.5 from 30s. Yeah, so 30, 30, 30, bang, 45. I go down for a down week because we've got the Saucony 10K. Yeah. With a 3 mile before then. And then we're back. 45 miles. 47 miles. Again, nothing's changed here, only the distance. So this is 21 miles here. Now, the reason I've done 21 miles, this plan, is because the 3 mile loops is just easier. So all I do is stick on the end of that 18 miler. I just put another loop on there, but it's an easy pace. 9-minute miles, no quicker. So it's literally just a recovery 3 miles. It's quite hard to do, but it's a good way of doing it. Then we'll peak out at 50 miles, and then I basically go on holiday. So I'm building up, bang, 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 to 50-mile week, then go on holiday, go down, 24, 15. So, you've got to go on holiday. You've got to have time off. So while on holiday within this plan, what you'll see here is I've literally gone, look, I've got a note to myself, day off, easy run, day off. And what I can do, and I can do this on my phone and you can do it on here, if you sign up to this, for example, I can move that. And then I can move that. And then I've switched the days around. Or I can just, you know what? I'm going to delete that. I'm going to add an activity in. And you can do this. Or again, if it was coaching, we could add it in. But you can just add in your session. You can give yourself a session there. Do you see what I mean? So that's quite easy to do. But yeah, I can just move this stuff around. So I've given myself a couple of days off there because I get there. Then on, off, on, off, on, off. And then I'm back from holiday. And then I go back straight into a 50-mile week. So this will be 21 miles. Again, same principle. Nothing's changing here. Look here. If you remember, I said to you, we've got now this. We've got 5 miles. So this is a 6-mile run on a Monday, where before it was a 4-mile run. So that's crept up. And that's where I'm getting the mileage from. Because this is staying pretty consistent. This is 6 miles, 3 miles in a club. Tempo session, interval session. So that's my high efforts. Yeah. And that will be inclined, by the way. So people asking about hill work. I'll do, when I'm on the treadmill, that will be on an incline. Yeah. So in terms of worrying about whether I'm doing hill work, that is on an incline. So I'll make sure in the gym on the treadmill that I'll add that incline in there. Okay. So I'm making sure that I'm doing that. Also, my longer run, it's not hilly, but there's some elevation in there. If we go back up to today's run, again, I'm not saying like it is hilly, but there are elevation gain in there. Okay, so it is up and down. It's not totally flat, but there is little bits of it. And then we sort of go through the same process to the peak mileage week. Got another, so I've got another down week here. Back down because I've got Vitality 10K. Yeah. So I'm look to run a time there to see where I am in terms of fitness. And then, hang on, because we've gone through the taper. Sorry, I've gone forward. So it's the big half is what I was referring to. So down again, because I've got, actually, if I'm right, yeah. So there we go. So this is the big half. So mileage the day before the big half is only 9 miles because I'm going to run the big half pretty hard. And then we've got another normal week. I've got day off. Look, so we can delete this. Look, that's how easy you can do it. You can do this yourself if you're on the app. And then I've got the Great North Run, which I won't run hard. I'll run that pretty consistently at goal pace. So whatever goal pace is at the time, I'm hoping about 8-minute miles, but let's see. Then I've got my peak week of 50.5 miles. So I've got 22 miler there, because that includes an extra little bit at the end. So I've got 22 miles. That's, for me, I may change that down to not 22. I might make it 21. I'll see how I get on. And then I start tapering, basically coming down. Everything's, if you've noticed, everything's gone easy. See this? That's still in there, but that's gone back down to 4 miles. I've got easy, day off, easy. Yeah, and then week of the race. Easy day off. Couple of days off, shakeout run. The week after, all off, and then park run there. So that's my marathon training block. Okay. Let's get into, I'll just show you my paces quickly. Okay, so here's my upcoming races, because you can put all your upcoming races. You can put all your recent races in there as well. And then if you look here, these are the predicted times. So at the moment, based on currently where I'm at, it's saying that this is a 3:29. But don't forget, that's on old data. That doesn't take into account the fact where I got injured. So it's saying 3:29 at the moment for the Berlin Marathon, but that will change. You can put all your personal records in here and that sort of thing. It's really quite straightforward to do. And then in terms of, if anyone's interested, in terms of the coaching, obviously I'm seeing all this sort of stuff and I can comment and we can change things as we go. As I said, it's really easy to do. Okay, so that's the plan. And again, if that's useful for you in terms of the performance coaching, if you want to get signed up, just head over to fordyruns.com or drop me an email and I can give you some more details on it. But in terms of the Berlin plan, that's where we're at. So it's frustrating because I got injured, but that's life. So this plan is literally just going to build nice and gently. Nothing crazy. We've got a few races in there as well, but just try and get consistent. I think that's the key, and especially over the first 3 to 4 weeks for me, is to get consistent in the plan and build that miles in, and then start to work in some of that speed and go from there, especially on those longer runs and put the marathon goal pace in. And that's basically it. You will notice, like I said, that I've got 2 strength training sessions in there. They're really key to what I'm doing as well. That's really important for me. But that's the Berlin plan, people. So let me know. Hopefully that was useful. If you've got any questions to say about the coaching, and then drop us an email. But yeah, that's it. I'm not sure what we're doing next week. So I think you'll be seeing the Leeds 10K. So that's going to be cool. Again, not racing that, just taking it a little bit easy. But yes, that's it from me for the week. Thanks very much to everybody who's tuned in. Make sure you do subscribe, and I shall catch you guys later.